Hi, this demo is about provisioning devices in a home or industrial environment with appropriate access privileges to each of the devices. The demo focuses on access control to the devices and not on authentication. The assumption here is that the administrator pre-provisions the devices, which implies only authenticated devices will be joining the network. As you can see, the administrator first mentions the node ID, which could be anything. Type of authorization, we have three types: always authorized, one-time authorization, and timer-based authorization. And then in the privilege level could be anywhere from no access to all the way up to read, write, and publish. And the duration is applicable in case of timer-based authorizations, which can be mentioned in seconds. Once the administrator provisions the device, we can see the device being added in the database on the Raspberry Pi. This shows the actual demo. This is the LM35 temperature sensor that is connected to the Arduino here. It senses the temperature data and sends it over the XB, which is connected here, all the way to the Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi has an XB module which receives the temperature data wirelessly and saves the data into the own database. Before a data is accepted from a sensor, we check if the node is provisioned already, and for a provisioned node, the access level is checked. Once the access level is allowed, you can see that the data gets posted into a database. So you can see the temperature and the node ID that is being shown here. Along with this, if a sensor has publish access privilege, you can see that the data can be posted to a third-party site, and you can build a temperature graph or do further analytics on the sensor data. As an enhancement, we can also have the sensors using DNS service discovery to detect the gateway, which in this case is a Raspberry Pi, register with it instead of static provisioning by the admin. But in that scenario, the authentication problem has to be addressed, as we need to ensure that only known sensors join the network. So the demo focuses on flexible authorization solution, which can be plugged in with multiple authentication mechanisms. It also shows how different levels of accesses like read, write, or publish can be used in an IoT environment, and thereby making the devices more secure and trustworthy. Thank you.